Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Flash. I can't tell you how excited I am to see this. Now, real quick, my daughters have already seen this movie. I try to invite them down. They say it's sad. Now I know the origin story of The Flash. I know his mom dies and he goes back in time to try and save her. That was in the TV show. It's in the comic books. We know all about that. That's why The Flash is The Flash, right? It's his origin story, right? His dad goes to jail for it. I don't know if that's all in here. I don't know. I don't know what this, I just know what I know about The Flash. Here's the other thing. Michael Keaton's in it. There's so many people in this. Zod is in it. Michael Shannon, Ron Livingston. I think Ben Affleck's in it. Whatever. Everybody's in it. Ezra Miller, of course, is in it. And so 2 hours and 24 minutes, so it's a Friday night. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's out on streaming, right? I didn't know that. I saw this thing about the Sounds of Freedom, and it was like, hey, don't watch it in the theater. We have it over here in this secret thing. And I looked it up, and I was like, wow, The Flash is there. Can't believe this. It's not even out. And then I found out it's out for streaming, so that's how whatever. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing. It's so exciting to see this. I love the fact I'm always a Michael Keaton Batman fan. You ask me who's the best Batman of all time, at least, if not the best Bruce Wayne of all time, is Michael Keaton. We could debate all day, in and out. I like them all, most of them, all the Batmans, from Adam West, to Robert Pattinson, whatever. He was a good Batman, not a great Bruce Wayne, but it doesn't matter. I love how they're doing this, right? This is I'm going to throw a big word, the precipice of what could be great. And James Gunn is going to come in and blow it all up. Ruin the entire thing. I might be a Marvel fan soon, because he is just destroying what they built. Now, was it as good as the Avengers in Marvel? No. I get that. I know. I like it because I'm a big fan of DC. These are my superheroes. And what they were trying, Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, they're all fantastic. And there's a way to make it better. Call me. I can help you fix it. There's a way. Especially now that you're bringing in now I forgot. The time travel piece, I forgot. But when Flash creates this whole, whatever it's called, you can just restart it and just use the same people and make it better. Bring in the Legion of Doom. There's so much you can do. But James Gunn is going to ruin everything that I like. Anyway, I'm excited for this film because this is the last one. This is it. This is the finale of everything that Zack Snyder created, and which I think is going to be fantastic. So, at least I got to say that. If you stick around, I'll tell you what I think about the movie. Obviously, I'm going to like it. But if you don't stick around, at least you got to hear that rant. Be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in. We're watching The Flash. We're at the 1 hour, 20 minute, and 57 second mark. Not a lot to tell. You know what the plot line's on. I'm really more going down my rant line. My daughter just stopped down. What are you thinking so far? And it's like, I love it. This is, I don't know how I felt about Ezra Miller from the beginning. Really good actor. I know he's been in a lot of trouble. And now he's playing 2 roles in this movie. I also don't like time travel. And, if you do this, it's going to mess everything up. It just bothers me. But I know that's a part of the entire, genesis of everything, for this, the Flashpoint, all that stuff. And the baby scene in the beginning. But I know I'm overcritical on things I really like, but the way that they're doing it, the way that Gal Gadot is in it, you know what I mean, and Ben Affleck's in it, and Michael Keaton's in it, and the way that they're doing it is just, and they're tying everything together from Zod and and they're pulling in old movies from Top Gun and Back to the Future and Footloose, all great movies. Whoever did this is righting all the wrongs that DC kind of did. Or not, I shouldn't say that. The transformations that DC went through, they're kind of writing it all right here and making it all hey, here's our now new leaping off point. So I have to look that up. I don't think it was Zack Snyder, because I think he was out after the next Justice League. But whoever wrote this and figured this all out was like, this is how we're gonna make everything better and like go forward. It just bothers me so much. If you can't tell already that James Gunn is like, no, you know. So I don't know, whatever. Maybe that'll all change because of my review. But I'm really enjoying this. If you're a fan, if you liked Michael Keaton, if you liked all the DC, you know, more recent stuff, this one's so far so good. All right, that's it. You know the plot line. I don't need to explain that to you. I'll be back in a little bit more to probably rant a little bit more and tell you what I think about the movie a little bit more. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of The Flash, and I am very happy. I don't want to say pleasantly surprised. I am ecstatic at this film. It's not without its flaws, I don't think, but it's for me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I put the flaws aside, the falling babies and stuff like that, but what we get to at the end, and the time travel and the Speed Force being trapped in the Speed Force, that stuff, but all that aside, it's what I wanted. And I can't talk too openly about it if you haven't seen it. I think it's worth a watch. If you're a DC fan, like I have been my entire life, check this out. That's all I'm going to say. So if you haven't seen it, you don't want to say any spoilers, take off, because then I have to say, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm not going to ruin the movie, but I have to say what I really enjoyed. I'm watching this movie and I keep thinking to myself, I wish they could pay tribute. I keep thinking homage, because I heard it on Wednesday that she said it one time. But like, you know what I mean, to all these great Superman, Flash, Batman kind of thing. You know, when they did the Michael Keaton thing, and I was like, man, I wish they could do that. And I wish they could go back. And I know how hard it would be to pay tribute to every person who's played that. But what a phenomenal job that they did. I mean, Nicolas Cage, I mean, unreal. I know he never made it, but like, it was so cool going all the way back to the 50s. Adam West being in it. You know, I wish there was more. I wish they could have got just about it would be great if they could flash to everybody. Tell me that wouldn't have been awesome. But I know that's hard to do, and, you know, other people and stuff like that. But this was, you know, the cream of the crop. The best that they could do with that, and it's such a shame that this is it. I keep saying that, but because now, I mean, they did it. I guess it's, you know, a good farewell in a sense, and I know our most recent guy wasn't in there, but they could just do so much with it now. I mean, even the last scene when Bruce Wayne comes out at the end, I mean, come on. What a great job. Bravo to, again, our writers, our directors in this one. I mean, I have to say it was, because I had to look it up, like Christina Hodson, John Francis Delaney, and others is what it says in IMDb. So great job. I think they did a phenomenal. I was thinking even like, I was like, you know, if you think to who could do it, Jon Favreau, right? I don't know if he was a big fan of DC like he is Star Wars, because what a great job he does with The Mandalorian. And, you know, I know on that side, but, you know, his passion and his knowledge of that stuff, bringing it back, like, I was like, man, maybe if he grabbed one of these, that would be great, instead of this other clown who's going to do it all. But I guess if this is the last one I'm getting, I'm very happy and excited. I'm glad. They did a good job. Again, not without its flaws and everything like that. I don't even know if I mentioned all the flaws that I didn't like about it, but it all gets made up for in the end. You know, it just had everything. So I want more. You know, keep them coming. I want Linda Carter. I want them all in there, but I get it. We can't do that. But all right, I guess you could. I mean, they get Christopher Reeves, but awesome job. Check it out if you haven't already. Hopefully you enjoy it and are as excited as I am. Again, it's not flawless, but it's perfect. There you go. All right, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.